What's up? This is Marsha Ambrosius, and you're tuned into hip hop since 1987.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
Alright, it's your boy EMoney. I'm standing here with the legend and the lovely Marsha Ambrosius at the Sports Entertainment Summit. Now, I'm going to ask you, how does it feel to get back in this way, to sit down and be able to talk to these kids and let them know about your story?
For me, it's important, giving my story away, and then it's really another thing to see how it's received, kind of gauge how people, what they really want to do, who's really chasing their dreams. People are just here for, the spectacle of it all, or what names they're going to see. For me, it's really who's really going to receive what you're saying. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next generation has to offer. And I'm glad that I could just be of service and, lend my story, my example, that helps anyone.
Now, with your type of accolades, you usually don't have celebrities who will stop and talk to people. You just gave a young man about 20-30 minutes of your time for him to sit down and sing to you, and you give him lessons about what he needs to do to move forward in the industry. Maybe you can share some of those lessons with our viewers on what they can really do to kind of push themselves ahead of the competition.
Well, I just happened to run into him in the hallway. Like, I just come out from speaking to the rest of the students, and he was pushed forward by someone else saying, he sings, he's kind of shy though. And I was like, don't give me that. You sing something. Like, ain't no time for no shyness. Like, what is it that you do? And I realized that he hadn't, recorded any music just yet. And I was like, well, you have to start somewhere, So I lent my advice and said, you're still young, get on that laptop, get all these apps, and start being really digital about, your situation. For me, that's the type of person I am anyway. I'm going to lend my advice, being as though, it took someone to believe in what I did from jump. When I first moved to Philadelphia, I had absolutely nothing. But my manager, Jay Irving, of 13 years, took me from that open mic spot to bringing me to studios, to recording my work, to creating my demo that eventually Michael Jackson gets to hear. And there's, in history, that's just how it worked out for me. So when I see someone in passing, just as we did prior to me, doing a panel or whatnot, he was 17, still shy, still very young, still hadn't recorded anything as of yet, but has 1,005,000 ideas. And I'm like, yo, lay your ideas down, start somewhere. It's ground up, levels to this. So I kind of, want to build confidence first, because, you could tell he was a little timid. Anyone out there that's like, I sing, but I'm shy. Like, maybe the forefront isn't for you. Maybe you just want to lend your voice to other things. There's voiceovers, there's background singers, you don't have to be the Beyonce of it all. You can be a background singer, be a drummer, be a guitar player, something. Lend your art to something. Don't let it all go to waste just because of one little thing like shyness. Get over that. Know that you're talented, know that you're good enough to do anything that you want to do. So that's where I come in, because I was once that shy kid that didn't have it all together, but I believe that I was really good at what I do.
Going from being a shy young lady to sitting down with Michael Jackson, you was explaining to the kids how y'all had dinner and we were able to work with him. Can you let us know what that experience like, just in being able to sit down with a legend like him?
It's crazy that of all the people that you get to ask that question, you get to ask me that. Yeah. For you to be you, me to be me, I could be Quincy Jones right now. I could be Paul McCartney right now. I could be, Rod Temperton right now. And that puts me up with the greatest that ever did it for the greatest of all time. So I have a different perspective on life. Writing a song now isn't just writing a song. It's, I wrote the king. Everything else is everything else. So I had to believe that I was good enough. to do that part. And for me, I'm a Leo, a little aggressive, kind of believe that I'm good enough. I didn't know I was good enough to work with Mike, but he did. You know, his advice to me was, you know, if this is your beginning, imagine where you're gonna go. Because I didn't do anything to deserve that. It's not like I'd written hit records for a million other artists before that album. I'd only done 1 or 2 songs professionally prior to that moment. And there's the king believing in what you do. So from there, I could only be confident. So there it is.
I know you're a normal girl. I can always see you out and about with your t-shirt and J's. And you're always at the hip-hop shows. I see you a lot at the hip-hop shows. What's some of your favorite Philly hip-hop acts?
You know, I've been here since 2000. And my early scenes were when the Roots were the house band, you know, Blue Funk or Black Lily, and, you know, seeing Reek up there spitting bars for days. And then it was everything from that era through to Young Kristen Leaf and All State Front, Beans, and, you know, to present day, Meek, and then you got your underground scene with Chill Moody, and, you know, I've always been a hip hop head.
Yeah.
Like, I've always considered myself an underground rapper. Like, I just sing my raps. So I'm better at melodically structuring my raps into a song. So, but I've always patterned myself of a skill set of a rapper. So I'll be at the shows just being inspired by the energy of it all. You know, it's a different feel. It's not, you know, some crooning, sexy R&B, but I'll get the same, you know, feeling from seeing someone up there just spitting absolute fire.
Yeah.
Turns me on.
Okay. Now, what's next for Marsha Ambrosius?
Well, I have a single out with Neo. That's just getting some played now. We're releasing officially in a couple of weeks, but you can get it on iTunes already because people were already like, where's the song? So yeah, myself, Neo, Without You, and then the album comes out towards the end of the year. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Now, is there anything you'd like to leave the people with before we get out of here?
Nah, hip hop since 1977, older than you. I'm not afraid of my age, I earned these years.
Okay. We here with the legendary Marsha Ambrosius. It's your boy EMoney, and we signing out with Hip Hop Since 1987.com.
Shout my hip hop since 1987 niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.